This video is going to change your life. In a few minutes, I'm going to share a whole roadmap to exceptionality, and I'm going to follow that roadmap to prove that it is possible. Before that, I need to clear up something. Since the beginning of this community, I have been harsh on the members, and I'm changing that, but I'm clarifying right now. If you want to go to exceptionalism, you need to apply what I say and report back to me. Without that, I don't know your level. First of all, I need to clear some things. My ways of teaching is rigid. Exceptionality isn't achieved by staying down and doing nothing. I am going to apply what I say, and I need you to do the same. Look, if you are a strawberry person with a soft heart, try to understand success is not possible without pain. Look into religion. Ibrahim alayhi salam, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, the pain these people went through is unimaginable to us. Pain is not bad. It makes you do things. It makes you understand your level in this dunya. Stress, it makes you do things. If tomorrow is your exam, you're studying today. Why? Because tomorrow is your exam and you're stressed for your exam. Actions, not information. If you just absorb knowledge, if you just absorb information, if you just take information constantly, it's not gonna work. You are not taking action, you're just studying. You have the illusion of progress, but you're not making progress. I'm not disregarding information. Information is extremely important, but if you have information and you don't take action on that information, you'll never move forward. If you apply what I'm going to say in this video, it is genuinely going to change your life. First, process all that I just said. Pain is not bad. Stress is not bad. Action, not information. Now I need your complete attention. If you're eating, stop eating. Whatever you're multitasking right now, stop it. I am straightforward, giving you the things that will change your life for the better. So make notes. The first thing I want you to do right after watching this video is to analyze your chessboard. Understand this concept clearly. If you don't understand, then DM me, ask questions. I'm here for you. In chess, analyzing the chessboard means understand your tactical position. Exactly how to do this is to create a list. For example, I have experience in running a web development business called Web. That's one point of my chessboard. An Instagram page with 15,000 followers. I know how to edit videos, but I'm bad at speaking amazingly. I'm bad at Arabic, etc. I need you to do this. Just ask yourself, what do I know? What have I done? What am I good at? What am I not good at? After writing these points, you need to ask yourself one thing. What can I add to my chessboard to make it better? What can I change in the chessboard to make it better? Now these are your goals. For example, my chessboard will be much better if it included having a business earning 7 figures. I have memorized the entire Quran. I know Arabic. If these things were to enter my chessboard will be 10 times better. Once you've analyzed your position, you know where you are. Now I need you to make this list and I need you to send it to me. You must remember I said this video will change your life. But if you just make this list, nothing's gonna change. You just know where you are. Nothing's changing. Second thing, I learned from fighters. You see, if a fighter is waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning to work out, to practice his boxing or MMA, whatever, why is he doing that? Because his enemy is waking up. His opponent is waking up. He is working out. He is working every single day. He is waking up. He's training 2 times a day, 3 times a day. Why? Because he doesn't want to lose. He wants to win. He is going to beat his opponent to win. He is not going to let his opponent win. Now, how to apply this in your own life? Just making a random person your enemy is completely wrong. But if you create your enemy, I know this sounds stupid, but if you create your enemy, it all comes together. Before I tell you how to make your enemy, listen to the condition I'm going to lay on making your enemy. Your enemy has not already achieved things. Your enemy is a clone of you, exactly where you are. His chessboard is the exact chessboard as yours. But the thing is, he doesn't waste time. Now I need you to make a list of the characteristics that this enemy has. If you just make a list of the things you have to do, it won't work. 90% of you have made a list before. I'm gonna wake up at 6 o'clock, I'm gonna pray Fajr, I'm gonna go to the gym at 7 o'clock, I'm going to read the Quran at 7:30, I'm going to go to college at 8 o'clock, I'm going to come back at 1 o'clock, after I come back, 1 o'clock to 1:15, I'm gonna brush my teeth. 1 o'clock, no, who brushes their teeth in the afternoon? So you understand the concept. You have all done that, but it doesn't work. This works. And I want you to make your intentions clear. This is for Allah, not for the dunya. To grow towards Allah, not towards the dunya. It will help you in the dunya, no doubt. But this is for Allah. Now go to the chessboard and look at the things which you need added to your chessboard to become amazing and exceptional. Now write the enemy's name, write his characteristics. This enemy is a clone of you in the same circumstances as you. He has studied for the exam just as much as you have, but his further actions will be a little different. While making the list, remember the fighter's example. Why was the fighter waking up? Why are you waking up? Here is one page of my enemy's characteristics. My list is 25 to 30 points long. I know my handwriting is very bad. Ignore that. Now reread these points and see what changes you should make to it to make it more efficient and better. Set an alarm to read the list every single day. Then listen, here's the most important part. You might be confused, how exactly do I apply this lesson to my life? Take my example. Most of the time, I don't want to do the sunnah prayers. Shaitan does that to me. He makes me to not want to pray the sunnah prayers. It's normal. Then I remember that my enemy is already halfway through the sunnah prayers. And I'm just sitting here. Not doing anything or doing something of the dunya. Remembering your enemy all the time, you'll get your work done on time. It's that simple. Remember your enemy all the time and you'll get your work done on time. Because your enemy is always on time. I remembered I have made this video and I'm behind, I am failing. He is beating me, he will reach the goals, I won't. I will be left behind. My relationship with my Lord isn't getting better. I want to be closer to Allah. I don't want to fall behind. I want to run towards Allah, not walk towards Allah. After time, it will start to infuriate you. The only way to beat your enemy is to do more than what you had done the day before. For example, you are doing hifd and you're doing one saf a day, 15 lines a day. And then you decide, I'm going to do 16 lines. And you did 16 lines. That day you have beaten your enemy because your enemy only did 15 lines. But from the next day onwards, your enemy is constantly doing 16 lines. And you have to keep up with 16 lines. And if you don't, your enemy is eventually going to go to 17 lines, and then 18 lines, and 20 lines, and then 2 safs, and 3 safs, etc. That's how it works. You will be left behind, you will fail, your progress will be extremely slow. He is going to be extremely fast, he has speed. I might be taking a lot of your time, but I 100% guarantee that if you apply what I say, your life will change for the better. These 2 points that I just told you, making your chessboard and making an enemy. These 2 things, if you just apply these and don't apply the rest of the video, I guarantee you your life will change. But if you apply the rest of the video too, your life will change drastically. The next thing is I want you to be grateful. And you'll say, what? No, I'm already grateful. I have a pillow, I have a blanket, I have whatever. No, you're not grateful. You have a hot plate of food and a cold glass of water. Say Alhamdulillah. Okay, now imagine if a person who hadn't eaten for a week, he was dead hungry, he was surviving on grass and cockroaches, and then you give him a cold glass of water and a hot plate of food, and he says Alhamdulillah. Do you know how much of difference in sincerity would the Alhamdulillah of that poor, hungry person will be than your Alhamdulillah? The same thing I need you to apply. I want you to start fasting. Not the Islamic fasting. I want you to do it in this way. Day 1, you fast, but you can only drink water and nothing else. Day 2, you fast, but you can only eat food. No water, no juices, nothing else. Day 3, you do the same thing as day 1. Drink only water. Day 4, you only eat food. And you repeat this until you can't take it anymore. And then you have both of them together. A cold glass of water, a hot plate of food. You'll be so grateful to Allah that you can have a cold glass of water and a hot plate of food together. You can be in the most messed up situation in the world and you'll be happy. Why? Because you have a cold glass of water and a hot plate of food. Barakallah feek, you have learned so much in just such a short time. If you apply what I said right now, these 3 points, imagine from nothing. As soon as you make a list, writing down the characteristics of your enemy, you start doing everything on time. You learn so much. You are trying. Most of the world is sleeping and you're here trying. Even though this video is long, you're watching it. You're trying to do it. You're trying to put in the work to improve as a person. You're not lazy. You're trying to put in the work. You are an amazing person for that. You want to change your life. Maybe you're depressed. Your mental health is bad, whatever, and you're trying to change. I absolutely love that you're here to improve. Now, moving on. Have you ever read a book? Any book? Even the Quran. Have you understood that book? The thing is, you read so many books. In your college, in your school, you read the Quran, maybe you read some hadith. You read all these stuff, but you don't apply anything. You might think, why did I read this book? I read this book cover to cover and I haven't applied one single thing. To prevent that, I want you to open a book, any book that will help you, like the Quran. Finding 3 things in that book under 10 minutes. These things should be things you can apply this very instant into the business or into your life. If you don't find any point in chapter 1 or in the beginning of chapter 1, go to the last part of the chapter. It's where most commandments are given. You are given step-by-step information to follow. The next thing I want you to do is learn Arabic. Arabic is our language. Arabic is the Muslims' language. We must understand the Quran. This is straightforward. Take Ustad Nu'man Ali Khan's course, and Ustad will take you from knowing next to no Arabic to knowing enough Arabic to understand the Quran directly while listening to it in Arabic. There's no English in between. There's no other language in between. There's direct Arabic. The way you understand English, you will understand Arabic. Next is workout. Find the closest martial arts gym and go if you can. If you're a woman, just look for a woman's gym. Try. If you can't find a good gym or martial arts gym, then I will tell you some exercises. These are only for the men, by the way. And DM me if you want to know the exercises. This video is not the correct place for that. Remember, whenever you're working out, you're trying to beat your enemy. You're doing 10 push-ups, he's also doing 10 push-ups. But if you do 11 push-ups, you have beat him. But from the next day onwards, he's gonna do 11 push-ups. Now for your deen. Do not overcomplicate your deen. Your religion is Islam. Islam is clear. What you do and what you don't do. You need to pray 5 times a day. Recite Quran. Be grateful to Allah. Pray tahajjud. Always be kind. Do the things Allah loves. You're only human. You will sin. But after that, you must repent. These are the things you need to plan your day around. It must be interconnected with your dunya. Analyze your chessboard. Look at how un-Islamic or Islamic your position is. That just about sums up what I wanted to say. I don't guarantee you any success. It's all on you. If you put in the work, if you work hard, you will see the results. Even if it's not a lot of results, I guarantee you, you will see changes in your life. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Quran al-Kareem wa nafa'ani wa iyyakum bil ayati wa dhikril hakim.